this is Jill for today, and we're making muffins today in my kitchen. Orange, cranberry, lots of pecans. So good, so good. All right, I'm going to get started here in my bowl. And what I have here is some unbleached flour. And to that I am adding some baking soda, baking powder, and some salt. And I'm just going to give that a whisk. And I use unbleached flour. You can use regular all-purpose flour. It doesn't really matter. But that's always what I have. So this is the dry ingredients. I'm going to set those aside and I'm going to bring in. All right, and I'm going to get started here on the wet ingredients. What I have in here is some brown sugar and some granulated sugar. Mash that up there a little bit. And then I've got beaten up egg. Just beat it up. And some, this is buttermilk, but what I didn't have was buttermilk, and so I did the buttermilk hack, which is some milk and some just some straight white vinegar. Let it sit for about 5 minutes and it gives you that buttermilk thing. So I've got that, and I'm going to add a smidgen here of vanilla extract, and I'm going to add some avocado oil. It's a nice neutral oil. It doesn't have flavor. It's a little better than any of the other oils. All right, that's going in. And then finally, because these are so orangey, I'm putting in a tablespoon of orange juice. And now I'm going to give this a good mix. All right, now it is time to put the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. And I am just going to give this a pretty, not a huge beating kind of a thing. I'm just going to mix it up really well, get all that white flour and the wet ingredients mixed in, so there's no little pockets of either. Right, and these are my dried cranberries. I'm going to do a little something with them, but I wanted to show you where I got them. This is nutstop.com. These are the greatest people, and they have some fabulous ingredients that you can bake with, things you can snack on, and I actually have a coupon code that I'll put down in my description box that you can get 10% off on your first order. They're great people, and they have wonderful service. So these are my dried cranberries from them, and this is just a teaspoon of flour, and I'm going to do this with my cranberries. What this does, two things: it helps them from clumping together so they stay nice and separate, and the other thing too is that they don't sink to the bottom of your muffin. So I am doing that with those, and those are going to go into my mix. And then the other thing, I'm putting in there is some pecans, and again, those are from nutstop.com. And then I have a little bit of orange peel, just some shredded orange peel. And now I'm going to, again, just get these mixed in. Oh my goodness, the fragrance of that orange peel in there and the orange juice. Oh, they smells so good. I cannot wait to get these baked up. All right, those are in there really well. So I'm going to get my muffin tin, and we're going to start putting these in. Now I have it's a third of a cup measuring, and that's usually enough to fill these muffin cups as we need them. So I'm going to start there. And these little silicone liners that I have in my muffin cups are just, they're so great. Those just come right out, and I'll show you that when I get ready to, we'll get ready to taste. I'll show that to you. All right, well, I'm going to finish putting these in my little muffin cups, and I'll be putting them into a 400-degree oven, and they're going to cook about 15 minutes, and I'll do my toothpick test, and I'll show you that to see if they are done or if they need a little bit more baking. Hi, we're back. These took 17 minutes in my oven, and of course everyone's oven is different. So I would say probably at 14 minutes, 15 minutes in your oven you should try. But I want to show you the toothpick test. You find actually the largest one is the one I generally try to go for, because I figure that's the one that's going to be harder to beat. See there? See, there's nothing on that at all. So if that big one there is, you know, done, and I also want to show you, while I've got you here, is how easy these come out of these cups. Oh, it's hot. Look at that. Not a darn thing in there. And so you get the full muffin or cupcake, whatever it is you're baking. I'm going to put these out on the rack, and I'm going to let them cool. You know, I'm going to let them cool as we'll be able to get them, and then we'll take a taste test. So we'll.
Oh, where? Well, I'm going to do a taste test, and you only get one of us today because we're trying out a different camera, and Jill for today is assuming the director's role. So here's one of these lovely, oh, it smells so good, muffins, and we're going to break it open here. Look at that. Does that look good or what?
Looks great, yeah.
All right, let's see. It looks moist. Smells amazing. Wow. That's really good. You get the nuts and the sweetness of the orange and the cranberry. That's excellent. So I'll be back later. I'm just going to go off in my room now. These
Well,
are really good.
Oh, I'm glad.
Moist.
Well, why don't you sign off for us?
Yeah. Well, so try these muffins. You won't regret it. They are absolutely delicious. Cup of coffee, cup of tea. Perfect. So eat muffins. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.